All right, Shalom, Shalom. We are the brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago branch, coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling on the scriptures. Salutations to all you Akim across the world, pushing His word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And I'm here with the brother Mariala, and I'm the brother Ramakia from the Great Millstone Chicago branch, and we're just gonna hit a quick lesson through the spirit, going into the fact that we have to stay occupied in the prophecies and the scriptures and the times that we're living in. All right, we can't be rocked back to sleep, because that's what all these things and all these different outlets are opening up for. All right, for what? For enchantments. All right, because Esau knows he's coming to his end, so what he ultimately wants to take as many people as he can with him. You know, and 2/3 of our people, they're gonna fall into that trap. All right, and I was listening to a brother Yakal, the elder from San Francisco, and he was saying that we have to stay away from the spirits of this world. You know, and some of those spirits include like depression, anxiety. You know, and it's gonna happen, but we have to remember that the Lord has blessed us with understanding of how this reality is gonna end, and we have to stay occupied in that. So this is Sirach 39:1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." All right, so what do we read? We read the prophecies in the scriptures. We read about the coming of our Lord Yahushai. We read about us waking up, which is a prophecy. We're actually living prophecy. All right, teaching His word. We're actually living a prophecy, so we can use that to keep ourselves awake as well. The fact that us doing this, all right, us being called into this is prophecy. All right, and then after that, you run down, you do a rundown of the prophecies to come, and that keeps you occupied in prophecy. All right, and the Lord gave us this spirit, because it tells you that in the book of Revelation, the spirit of the spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. All right, to understand and to know what is to come before it comes. It says, "He will keep the sayings of the renowned men." All right, which is that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, that's why we get so vexed when we're in this world. All right, and we're getting more vexed towards the end, because we know the dark secrets. We know how to live life according to our forefathers, man. You know, it says He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences, and be conversant in dark parables. And that's what we're really occupied in, man. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures that the Lord has blessed us with. All right, which is the eye salve of understanding what this reality means, who we are as a people, all right, and what's to come, why we've been in this state, how we're gonna get out of this state. All of that has been revealed to us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So we can't go back to sleep, all right, like all these other people are being rocked back to sleep. You know. I got another one, unless you got one.
No, go ahead.
This is, bear with me 1 second. This is 1 Thessalonians 5.
Well, if you're gonna bring out that, let me bring this out then. This 1 Corinthians 7, and I'm gonna start at 29. It says, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none."
Right.
And a big thing with Akim right now is these women, man.
Right.
You know, because these women are out here and they basically trying to give the box to anybody. But man, the scriptures say what? Be as though you had no wife, man.
Right.
You know, because the scriptures talk about he that careth for his wife, care basically about the things of this world.
Right.
Because
she cares about the things of this world. That's why, brothers with women, you really gotta keep that separation, man. Because your woman will rock you back to sleep.
Yeah.
You trying to please your woman, and you might tell brothers, man, I got this. Nah, bro, the woman is more powerful than you think. She's the second wickedest thing next to Esau.
Yeah, it's very so. You got to remember even in the beginning, you know, the serpent knew to go through that woman, man. So don't take that lightly.
Right.
It says, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not. So we still got to stay on the same course that we've been on, man. We can't deviate. And right now, this present world is actually trying to make you deviate your course, whether it's trying to make you go pursue getting $1 million,
right?
Trying to get a bunch of women. You know, it's really like how the brother said, trying to rock you back to sleep.
Right.
It says, and they that use the world as not abusing it. Because, see, I know brothers probably could testify from it firsthand, where it's like a lot of things have opened up in this world where it's like it's a little bit easier to get money. It's a little bit easier to like deal with these women or whatnot. You know, things are a little bit more lax. It doesn't have that tight grip on it. But it says, for the fashion of this world passeth away. You know, and we know the ways of this world is going to pass away. And you don't want to basically be entangled with the ways of this world, man.
Right.
Because, hey, look, here it is. In our minds, we're planning for this thing to go down any minute, man. Our day-to-day is like, our day-to-day thoughts is like, man, we know the second lockdown is coming. We know what's coming next. We know these chariots are coming. We know famine's coming. We know plague is coming.
Right.
You know? See, these people there in that house of mirth, man, that house of feasting. See, like our heart is what? In the house of mourning right now, man.
Right.
And of course, we're rejoicing because we know the time is short, but, you know, we're still basically trying to stay the course.
Right. Because what these people are in that they're in that spirit of Noah. Right? They're eating, drinking, giving in marriage, as it says, building houses, you know. So we're right on the verge of this ending, so that's why we have to really, really stay awake. And what did Yahweh Shai said? He told the apostles before he got crucified, are you going to stay awake with me? This is the same thing in the spirit. The Lord has endowed us and woke us up in these last days, and that's our whole goal. Stay awake. We can't go to sleep this time, man. We got to stay up, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the Lord gave us this truth, man. Not to go back to sleep. We should actually be getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
You know, and to myself first and foremost, because some days you're going to feel weak. Try to pride yourself in getting stronger and stronger because you understand what's coming. Now, it's hard because we don't battle against flesh and blood. We have these principalities we're battling against. We have these wicked elite doing all their enchantments, and that really affects the world and us. So what do we have to do to combat it? Continue to prophesy, continue to pray, continue to be in the spirit, because ultimately through that we're getting the victory. You know. Yeah. You got more of that?
No, I said no.
Con, this is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Why is that being said? Because we know what's going down. That's being said, so it's because we know what's going down, so we know better than not go back to sleep, man. We know better than that. And of course it's gonna be a fight. Because what it says, good shall be sold cheap, and you know, all this stuff is gonna be made easily accessible. Women are becoming easier. That's the spirit on these women. It's like a spirit. These women are like easy or something. That's something to rock you back to sleep. You got fucking all this money out here. Yeah. All these different types of benefits and incentives going on. It's all enchantments and witchcraft, man. To do what? To rock people to sleep. So when the missiles come, they just get taken away by them. We're not so.
Well, they don't even notice these plagues are about to hit them.
Right. 1 Thessalonians 5:2. For yourselves know perfectly. We know what's going on. That the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So we got to stay up and watch. We got to watch. We got to be at that door, sitting in that rocking chair, waiting for the Lord to come through the door, man. We can't be like these people. They in the bed sleep, and the Lord coming down the street to break into the house, man. We can't be like them people, man. All right, and that spirit is hitting every brother is catching hell because the Lord is trying to put them back to sleep and have them worry about some other shit rather than this end coming. You see, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So the Lord has said we're not in darkness because we understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai the end. The Lord has endowed us with that Holy Spirit, that comforter. All right, the ability to perceive, all right, what's going on in the earth and to perceive that this is the end. The chariots are being seen. We have to keep that spirit. We have to keep that going, man. That's our job, and that's gonna keep us awake. It says, verse 5, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep, as do others. These other people are asleep. 2/3 of our people are asleep.
Gone.
Deep sleep. They trying to get them some benefits. They trying to go back to barbecuing and going to the game and going to the club and doing all types of fucking bullshit, man. We are on the end, and we're actually on the verge of war as well, man. Shit. You got Russia on the outskirts of America, fucking practicing bombing ships. What is that? What? Come on now, man. Who practices bombing and sinking ships right on the coast of Alaska and Hawaii, man? We're on the verge of the World War III spoken of in Revelation. We're on the verge of this America going out, man. We got to stay on our toes in the spirit, man. It says, I'm going to read it again. Verse 6, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch. So let me get this word watch. If it'll load, Satan. You got something, brother?
Oh yeah, I got one. Go ahead.
Well, it's loaded. You can get yours real quick.
Mine's a few of them. Let me see.
That's Satan. It won't even let me load the scripture. Let's see.
What was you looking at? 1 Thessalonians 5?
Yeah, 5 and 6. Oh, here it is. We'll go to watch.
Strong's G 1127. Gregareo.
It says give strict attention to. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Be cautious. So we're supposed to be cautious in everything in our walk, in our day-to-day. I was watching a video that Apostle Rakad did a while back, man. It was a classic. And he said we got to treat every day like the missiles are about to come. The missiles about to come tomorrow. All hell's about to come tomorrow. We're supposed to be in that type of mindset. Attentive. It says give strict attention to, be cautious, active, to take heed lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity suddenly overtake one. So we can't be overtaken by this world, all right, and the destruction and the calamities to come, because they're really for these people. They're for us to maneuver around, because the Lord has given us the directions and the map to get around these things, man. But these calamities and all the things to come, they're going to take these people, because why? They're asleep. You see? But let's read it again. It says 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6. It says, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And it's not talking about drinking. You can have your drink. It's talking about spiritually being sober and being attentive to what's going on, man.
Hey, see, even in that regards too, though. Hey, be moderate, hey, in the drinking, man, because hey, that's another thing, man.
Right.
You know, that party, like that spirit of Bacchus is out here. You know,
Lord knows, bro.
That even the spirit of depression, man. Depression,
right.
Hey, it'll have you drink, man. Like again, we're in captivity. Like you go, like us being in this truth, you're gonna drink, but even in doing that, you gotta do it in a moderation where you can still be I think the word is vigilant.
And in the spirit.
Yeah, because that vigilant means, like, I think believes it means like to be basically extra like how this is describing, to basically examine something with extra scrutiny, where if you constantly not sober, and I mean, hey, in the drink or like your day-to-day activities, you're just unbalanced, you're gonna miss a lot of things. Like that one small detail could cause a great problem, you know?
Right.
And hey, we're at the point where it's like the small things matter, man.
Right.
You know, because hey, look, Satan is cunning, man, and crafty. He's not necessarily, Satan knows you looking for something big, you know? So he'll come with something small.
Right. Catch you off guard.
Yup.
Try to blindside you. That's why we gotta watch and be sober. Because if you're attentive and you're watching, you're gonna know what's going on, man. You know, you're gonna know when Satan is trying to do his deal on you. You're gonna know when demons are trying to infest you. You're gonna know all these things. Why? Because you're gonna understand that we're at the end and they're gonna heighten.
Yeah.
All this stuff is gonna heighten and intensify.
This is the battle we're fighting.
That's the battle, and at the end of the battle is the hardest.
Yeah.
But the victory is right around the corner, which is why the Lord said, "Watch." You know, now it's a balance. You know, you get your R&R. You know, you might drink, but the brother said you watch your drinking. That's what we really should be more attentive now. All right, and outside of this world, all right, so that we are able to continue to be focused. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And that's to myself first and foremost, because you know, of course, your flesh is gonna want to have a little fun, but the whole goal is to stay awake. Stay up. Stay watching.
And just remember,
pray.
We got the light, man. We're not Yahweh Shah. We're not the light, but we have the light, through
right.
Yahweh Shah. And these people want to. Hey, the scriptures say what? These people hated the light because their deeds were evil, man.
Right.
These people very soon. Right now they do. Don't make no mistakes about it, Akim. We are targets, but make no mistakes about it. As this grows, they're gonna try to target us more and more, man.
Right.
So you gotta constantly be watching.
We also got to be more and more blameless.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures talks about us being blameless. So we got to really correct our walk. We got to really transform ourselves. We can't be. That's another thing. We got to continue to put off the old man more and more. Because we got to be found blameless, not just to Esau, but to the Lord.
Yeah.
So we don't, because the times we're coming in, we have to be spotless so we can slip past and slick through stuff. Shit, if you're in the wrong spirit, your ass gonna get caught because you not in the right spirit. You didn't use wisdom and stuff. That's another thing, man.
Yep.
We have to really be occupied in what the Lord has woken us up to, man. And it's not even about knowing all the scriptures. It's about how you're applying them in these last days, man. You can know all these scriptures, but there's gonna be all types of scenarios coming where we have to utilize what we've been reading, man. Mm-hmm. That's the main thing, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to do that is if you're attentive and you're watching. So then you can really evaluate how you're gonna deal with different situations coming down the line. Cause the only way we can deal with them is through wisdom. That's the only way. And that's what's gonna get us to salvation, man. All right? It tells you that there should no evil thing happen to him that, I'm roughly paraphrasing, that feareth the Lord. And it says the hope of the righteous is salvation. All right? But then it talks about that in Proverbs. It says, but for the wicked, it's going to be, they're thinking about destruction and stuff like that. We should be thinking about salvation and getting the fuck up out of here, man. We see the chariots. We know they're coming for us if we continue and endure. That's the spirit we stay in, and we watch that. And we continue to pray, all right, and be occupied in these prophecies, man. And the Lord he's not going to forget our labor of love, and he's going to come save us.
Right.
You know? You got something?
Go to 1 Timothy 4 and 12 and read that one.
1 Timothy chapter 4. Damn. You want me to start at 12, you said?
Yeah, they start at 12. You say despise the youth?
Yep. 1 Timothy 4 and 12. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity. And that conversation is your conduct. In charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. That's
what you're describing, man. And we got to constantly put off that old man, man. Because that old man, hey, we're going like, I believe a lot of Akim have been saying it. I think you even said it before. It's like we're coming into a new chapter in this thing, man. Right. We can't be that same guy we were like 8 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 months ago, you know? And right now we have our youth, man, you know? We got basically our youth, our vitality with us, man. Where it's like, look, we gotta utilize this, man.
Right. Utilize the tools. 1 Timothy 4 and 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading. And that's another thing. Read. That's about stuff first and foremost, man. It's getting harder to read. But you notice when you read, it rejuvenates you.
Yeah.
You got something to hold on to in the spirit. Cause you might have been, to be honest, you might have been falling a little bit. You like once you start reading, you catch something. You're like, okay, cool. You catch yourself. You're like, okay, cool. I gotta remember this. We're in those times.
Esau has really destroyed people's willpower in this world and their ability to focus. You know.
Right.
It's extremely hard to focus in this world. Whether you got the phone going off, you got a bunch of distractions. Hell, even reading. Actually just sitting down reading the book is a hard thing.
Right.
In this generation, people really don't read. They do everything with audio books, but like that reading, like how they say is fundamental, like that reading really does like rejuvenate you, man.
Right.
Like hell, I got a tip from a brother in our camp. He reads first thing when he wakes up. You know, that's what I've been really trying to do is like read sometime in the morning, like, you know, before I got too many distractions, or if I'm up real late at night, you know, you can't get to bed. Do like a light workout, read. But myself, I've been trying to like really focus on that, man.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Especially while we got this last bit of time.
Right. Hey, what does it say in Revelation? The Lord said it. He said, blessed is he who readeth and keepeth the things that are written in this book. That word, you go into that word readeth, it means understandeth. And you can only get understanding by reading. You know? With all that get understanding. 1 Timothy 4:13, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation.
That's basically getting together with brothers, man.
Right.
Because, see, Satan is actually trying to make you in that spirit where it's like you don't really want to be around brothers. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, it's good to have a balance, like, yeah, if you're going to get in some folly, but really just do some spiritual shit, man.
Right.
Be in the spirit, man. Even in your folly, be in the spirit, where it's like, because Satan is really trying to get you in that spirit where you're not exhorting one another.
Right.
And it's going to come a time where we don't have the time, we can't exhort like that anymore.
Right, because we're going to be on our own. Man, bro.
Yep.
1 Timothy 4:13, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy.
Yeah, see, this is a gift, man. It's truth. The Lord, look, man, we didn't find the Lord. The Lord found us, man. So, hey, we got the opportunity to be saved, man. We got to just do what's commanded. Stay the course, man.
Right. Right. Man. 1 Timothy 4:14, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery.
Yeah, it's the body of the elders on down, man.
Right.
So if the elders, think about this, man. I always think about this. The elders are constantly going on and on in this. There's no reason why we should be falling off, man. The elders been on this for 20 years, and they old now. You know, I don't like to call them old, but, you know, they up there in age.
Right. They still going. Still on fire.
They the ultimate example, man.
Right. Still on fire. If they can keep going, we got to keep going. All right. It says, verse 15, meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all.
So, yeah, you got to fully commit. And see, that's the thing, man. Don't let anything try to pull you outside of the truth, whether it be money, women, or whatever, man. Because, see, right now, Satan is trying to pull you back. How we say, he's trying to pull you back in.
Right.
Where it's like, the money, the women, this and that. You know, we all going through, like, you know, brothers at the same time could always attest to this all over the world, because we all in the same spirit, man.
Right.
Usually when something usually when one demon is fucking with a brother, it's probably fucking with multiple brothers.
Right.
Or it's just a sign of, you know, I guess you could say the demon of the times or whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, man, like,
right.
You got to give yourself wholly to these things, man. Like, you got to fully commit.
Right. 1 Timothy 4:16, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
So take heed to yourself too.
Right.
You know, we got to constantly examine, like, am I doing enough? Am I going off on this? You know, like, checks and balances.
Right. We got to be repenting every day. You know, we got to be really, what does it say? Trimming our lamps. We really got to be preparing ourselves for this marriage. That's another thing, the scriptures. I'm going to read that tonight, you know, through the Spirit, Lord willing. If I don't watch Black Mirror or Black Summer. Oh, yeah. But, you know, really getting prepared for this marriage. The Lord is coming, man. And we have to have that garment on. Yeah. We got to have that garment on, because what does it say? The Lord is going to tell us, who is thou? You know, who is this? You don't have no garment on. Who are you? Yeah. We really have to be in a mindset of hating this world. That's another thing the brother went into. The brother, I was watching him, the elder you call. He said, we got to stay hating this world, man. Because, shit, you'll get lax and you'll start getting complacent. You'll be like, oh, it's not too bad. You know, no.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
That's a real thing. This shit is serious, bro.
The Lord to do something to show you, to vex you, where it's like, nah, you supposed to be vexed.
Right. You'll be like, man, I'm fucking vexed as shit. Why did that? Because the Lord is he's trying to make you uncomfortable. He don't want you to get comfortable in this place. Yeah. You ain't supposed to get comfortable in this place. So expect things to go wrong. You should love when something's going too good, really think. When something's going too good, really pray to the Lord for something to go wrong. Because that's going to put you back in balance and be like, man, I fucking hate this shit. That's what the Lord will do it. If it's going too good, shit, you might want to you better pray to the Lord and have him send you some fucking some tribulation, so you can be in the right spirit, because you're supposed to be hating this fucking place, man. Nah, it's not. It's a balance. Of course, the Lord's gonna give you some peace, of course.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, you're supposed to fucking be tired of this shit. You're supposed to be complaining about this shit. You know?
Hell, you got the elder I camp, Elder Malcolm. I find myself in those spirit where it's like he'll be in that spirit where it's like, man, we looking forward to seeing this dollar collapse. Right. You're not really in that spirit where it's like you question like, man, am I really looking? You got to be looking forward to this because that's the showing of your faith, man. Because the only way we're gonna be saved out of that is if the Lord saves us. Right. But for us to be in that spirit, you have to hate this place.
Right. I'm gonna read it again. 1 Timothy 4:16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
Yep. So hey, first and foremost, you'll save yourself, but you also hear the hearer, save the hearers, man, by being that fucking example, man.
Right.
Because we gotta basically, if we out here talking the talk every weekend, we gotta be walking the walk, man.
Right.
Because if we're not walking the walk, then it's like there is no profiting. You know what I mean?
Right.
It sounds good, but where's the profiting, man?
Right.
See, these fake camps, it looks like they're profiting because to them gain is godliness. You know, they got the numbers.
Right.
You know, they got a bunch of nigga women in their congregation, but they don't have the main thing, which is that faith, man.
Right. And we got, what did the Lord say? He said, when I come, shall I find faith? When the Lord come, you got to have some understanding of what's going on so he can understand, or he can know that you understand who he is, what's happening, what he's doing on the earth. If you have that small amount of understanding, like this the Lord, damn, this the Lord. If you have that small understanding, the Lord gonna save you, man. Yep. You can't be in that spirit of damn the Lord. He can't surprise you. You gotta understand that. Boom, and it's gonna bug you out a little bit when the Lord come, because that chariot gonna cover the sun. Yeah. But you gonna have to be in your mind like this is the Lord, and the Lord gonna save you because you understand what's going on. You can't be in that shit. Oh shit, the Lord. No, you can't be in that spirit, and that's the spirit these people gonna be in. Yeah. They're gonna fucking shit and piss on themselves, man, and get destroyed by the Lord, man.
See, they didn't build their house with the right foundation,
right?
Man. See, here it is with leading up to the hour of temptation. You got everybody out here fucking doing the okey doke poking joke,
right?
You know, just to show you. And the thing, this is still the green tree. So imagine when it gets bad,
right?
You know, everybody's faith is gonna be put on the line, man.
Right.
And see, that's what we got to be fucking laboring for, is that faith, man.
Right. And then when those times comes, in our mind, our faith is gonna give us the spirit to understand. Okay, cool. We went into another stage. Now we're in the stage of shit is because to these people it's gonna be unreal. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? There's no food. We're gonna know. We're gonna be like, this is prophecy happening. All right, the Lord getting closer, and then the Lord just gonna pop. He's gonna pop in here. They're gonna try to come after us and all this type. It's a lot of stuff that's about to go down, man. But we have to understand that it's prophecy. We've been talking about it for years and going out on the streets and talking about it. Just in your mind, remember, this had to happen. This is the orchestration of this reality in the last days, and you've been chosen, all right, to Lord willing receive the salvation out of it by understanding. Because I'm gonna tell you, bro, when the chariots come, it's gonna be surreal for us, but at least in our mind, we're gonna have that small amount of understanding. Like, damn, this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that we've been preaching. It's gonna be surreal for us, but through that little faith, that little grain of mustard seed as it speaks of, that's gonna get us our salvation, man. That's going to be able to bring us the peace that we need from the Lord. And the Lord's going to see that, man. I got one scripture. This is Matthew 24. Matthew 24:42. Watch, this is red letters. Watch therefore, this is the Lord talking, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Like, for example, we're out here doing this work. The Lord could have came right now and we would be blessed. Even if we weren't doing this work, if we're just meditating on what's happening in the world and we're meditating on the prophecies and the Lord come, we're found so doing. We're found in the spirit. It says, who then is a faithful and wise servant whom his Lord have made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So the whole thing is, it goes back to what we said in the beginning. Stay awake. Because this is a person that went back to sleep, so that the Lord came unto him unawares. He thought that this shit, and that's a lot of these guys that fell out, man. And it's these other camps. They don't really understand that the Lord is really on his way, man. He's getting closer. Yep. So they're gonna be found eating and drinking with the drunken. They're gonna be found asleep. And the Lord said what? He's going to cut them their portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. We want to be found on the other side. We want to be found a faithful servant. We want to be found as one the Lord can make a ruler over his house. Which is what? A part of the 144,000, which he's going to give that dominion to under him, man. That's our whole goal. Stay awake. Continue. Continue to push, continue to fight, and that's our whole goal. We can't do nothing else but that, man. We in this wicked flesh, waiting for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, and his salvation to come, man. You know, you got something else? So that's all I got. That's all we got. Lord willing, us edifying. We want to end it by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures, and salutations to you Akim across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity and maturity. Shalom and Abad Babal. Stay awake. Stay woke, as Childish Gambino. Stay woke, man, for real. Shalom.